Hello, everybody. I am going to add some audio to this acrylic pour. And welcome. Glad you're here. This is kind of a thing I started up again. I used to paint, I painted several hundred, I called them monkey paintings. I would use different things to throw paint on canvas. It was fun. I had more space then. I wish I was in that space now. Well, not really, but I wish I had the size that space was. So I'm doing this. I've devised a whole system to do this in the living room. Got a little pet uh, bathing tub that's foldable and put it away. And I'm using a temporary table to do this right in the living room. Of course, I'm putting plastic everywhere. It's quite a chore to put up and take down, but I'm enjoying this. Been quite a learning curve on mixture and making sure everything is not too thick. My first attempts were just the paint was way too thick, wasn't flowing, wasn't moving. Big, there's just a lot of stuff to learn. The drying as well is a now I know why they hire guys to spray water on cement while it dries, or back in the day they did. I don't know if they still do that, but so I'm pouring on. I'm doing some red and black and kind of a pink. My pillow is regular paint. Now, the pillow, I'm mixing some Floetrol in there. It's a paint conditioner. Allows the paint to flow a little better. That's probably the biggest variable and challenge is getting the paint, finding where your paint moves the way you like it. I like a lot of cells, they call them, a lot of webbing. And this one turned out okay. I'm really not crazy about, I've had this like maybe one that I've really liked so far. And anyway, so this one, what do we got in there? 3 colors, 4 colors. That's the other challenge I'm having. I'm finding I like the best the less colors. I have a tendency to go, I always do things with too much. And so I'm always wanting to add more. I think more is always the answer. And as I get older, I'm finding that no, that's not true. Sometimes it's about what you leave out. So it's the last, these are, I did record a couple during the painting, which is probably more authentic. But this one I am doing after. And it's hard to explain like the decisions. It's interesting how many decisions are needing to be made all the time, right? One of the things I haven't liked that keeps occurring, and I'm going to have to devise a plan as I get this big space in the middle that's just one color, and I don't care for that. And this, see, looking at this now, this is a couple weeks old, and I think it's too thick, the paint, but it's working out okay. I like the randomness of it somewhat. I think that's what makes it so much fun, is the random, but trying to have some control of the chaos, right? Yeah, I like the way this one's coming out. This is one of the ones I like. Not the best one, but uh, turning out okay. So I've got some webbing, but I'm not a measuring guy, and that's probably going to turn out to be a problem. I mean, it already is, because I'm not, I'm just eyeballing my paint mixing. So then I'm ending up with paints that are different consistency and thickness, uh, which is probably why I have cells in part of the painting and then not. Now here you can see me trying to combat that center block of, and I've found that I often just kind of ruin it even worse when I do that, which I may have here, but every once in a while it works out okay. I do like this one, but again, there's like so much yellow right there at the bottom right now. Now, see, I love the edges always turn out better. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if that's because the paint thickens, or I mean thins out as it moves, or what. Now here I am blowing, just kind of trying to blow some action, mix things together and see what happens, and reduce that big black spot. But I'm trying to make sure I don't ruin it, because the paint thickens very quickly. So it's already thickening, even though the drying takes some time, days. It's already thickening right there on that board. And what I'm painting on here, is a 14-inch round wood. It's probably pine board. And I think the plan, I'll either make a clock out of it, or I just leave it like it is. Wouldn't that be a cool lazy Susan too for your dinner table? Just occurred to me. So now I'm just trying to finalize it. We're getting close to the end. And again, I added that black dot. It's like, why? Should have left it, because now I'm going to have to try to blow that out. And I'm using 3 methods to blow. The hair dryer, which has got a wide mouth, and I got this other small, more focused, and then I also use a straw when I really want to drill down and have control. This one, I do like it, but now that dot, right, attracts my eye, and I need to do something about that. So that's what I'm trying to do now, is fix the dot. And I'm actually, probably what just happened is my blower ran out of juice. So I'm taking it and putting it on the charger, and then coming back and gonna finish it up. I hope you guys have made it this far. And actually, I'm not. I know I have to clip these together, because my camera kind of stops and makes 2 files. I'm not sure if that's random, or if it does it at a certain 10 minutes or 12 minutes, or probably something I should figure out. But here I'm back. I can see I'm just pulled a paper towel off and getting ready to try to finish it up. A lot of paint. And I haven't, that actually, my setup is still over there. That paint is drying. Oh, yeah. Oh, just enough. Boom. But there's like who knows how much, probably gallons of paint in that thing. And it's a challenge to clean it up, scoop it out without making a huge mess. So look at there, just see how deep it was, how deep it is. So now I'm just kind of touching up the edges where the paint didn't cover the wood, kind of flowed over and left a gap. And then this is something that I probably shouldn't be doing. But sometimes the drying or the heat can create some more cells to accumulate. But what I've learned now is I don't want it drying quickly, because what's happened in some of the ones I've already done is this big valley of, when it dries, I get this big crack. It's like a valley, and it's okay. I mean, it doesn't ruin them completely, but I don't like it. I want a smooth look. And this is in the top, probably in the top 3 or 5 that I've done. I really like the colors in this, and just kind of the way it all positioned itself. Now there's about to come another part of this. This is critical. And I've actually I'd say I've ruined half of what I've created in the drying part by running something into them, or knocking something over, or some mishap. I've actually set up quite an elaborate system. But I mean, you really have to pay attention when you're carrying one of these things around when it's not dry. Can't be letting anything get your attention. And I won't be doing this anymore. I was thinking I want it to dry as fast as possible. See, so none of that stuff happens. But I'm going to be drying them as slow as possible from here on out, and up in the humidity in the house. So I'm done. Waving goodbye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Real Window Creative. www.realwindowcreative.com. Bye.